KM4 micros, we were out of these. So there's multicam. We also have OD, multicam black, brown man. I think those Woodlands back in there are all 308s. So those will carry three 5.56 mags per pocket. There's an 8 mag stacked. We're running a whole entire another run of those right now. Multicam black grocery bags, M1 Grand chest rigs, stacked micros, split front 308s, split front 5.56. Those will hold AKs also. Tool aprons. We have all of the slings, no matter which kind you like, we've got them. Fanny packs, FUPAs, XLs, danglers, clothes bags, small clothes bags, mediums, toiletry bags, large tool bags. We have very few large tool bags. We've got OD, OD black, Coyote. We have a few standard size tool bags up there. The new shirt, don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done. That's the shirt for the week right there. Bars of soap, these are what, 8 ounce? 6 ounces? 6 ounce bars, they're big. Detroit, what's up? Josh, what's going on? Stryker, Benjamin, Joseph D, Isaac Barrett, what's up? Homestead, what's going on? Landfill, Benjamin Brewer, Glenn, how are you? Lucas, Radio Made Easy, what's up? Peck, Dr. VR24, Jax, how are you? Ping, Chase, what's going on, man? Billy Magnum, Brian Big O, Kiri, hola, ¿cómo estás? Kilo Bravo 6, what's up? How are we? We got some more padded hearing protection cases. We just did multicam today. Here are the first of the Woodland coming off the line. Spent mag pouches. These will carry 7 M4 mags. They'll carry a saw box, a ton of shotgun shells, bangs, whatever you want to put in there. These come with a leg strap and a detachable hanger. These will mount onto any modular gear that you want to put them onto. Showed off vehicle med bag on the stream, right on. Chase, what's up? FUPA's right here. What are these? Normal FUPAs or danglers? Danglers, yeah, danglers. Jim Richards, what's up? DJ, how are you? Multicam black XLs coming up right there. Chris, Party 5, how are you? Jacob John, what's going on, guys? We can talk about anything you want. You guys type it out, and that will lead the conversation here. Chapman, how are you? Really found out I can't sew. Me neither. I can't sew for shit either. What happened to the internet? I don't know. What did happen? That's a good question, right? Who did it? Sector 17. Thought that was a box of donuts. They wouldn't last there long. I would have had them all. Lucas, you run rain collection off all your shelters. So I run rain collection off of the big building and off of the rabbit shed. I need gutters on all of the smaller buildings. How's the zero turn mower? It's a Exmark and it's fucking great. Landfill. You think it was human error? Human cause. Ordered a FUPA today, multicam black, right on, thanks for the order. Next run a single rifle mag shingles. I don't know. Send me an email about it. I don't know that we have a next run of single rifle mag shingles. So send me an email. We'll print that out. Let me know what color you want. I am now the electrician for 2 local townships. Nice. That's cool. Just scrolling through to find how to fix procrastination video for the song. Can you tell me who sings it? Adam, I'm not sure which song you're talking about, bud. We have several of them. Could be Eye for an Eye. It could be Tessa Mona. We have a new one also that you guys haven't heard yet, and that'll be Lyric. Trying not to spend money, and Evan had to dangle a man bag for a radio and battery in front of me. What do I think of the more affordable DJI drones? Oh, I have no idea, man. Heck, I don't know. Picking up a Silken. I have no idea what that is. I saw somebody say that earlier. I've never heard of a Silken. Went from 386 to 365 the last 4 days. How are you doing that, man? Is the grocery bag like a diaper bag? No, not at all. That looked pretty tight, Chase, with that excavator in there. That retaining wall right there. Do I believe Hunter is a druggie? Do we even need to fucking ask that question? Do you believe he's a pedophile? Do you believe he's a fucking just a complete piece of shit? Want to get a drone for filming on my property and was surprised to see them under 1,000. So for under 1,000, you're going to have to tether that to your phone. I say do not do that. When you tether it to the phone, it super overheats the phone. The phone does not go bright enough to use it out in daylight. The phone was always the problem. You're going to get 1.5 flights before it kills the battery. Pay the extra money and get the controller, and make sure you get the controller that has the monitor on it. Get the mini-series drone from DJI. They're so easy to have with you. Yep, Josh, what do you got? The 4, right? And get the Fly More. Yeah, the Fly More gives you 3 batteries. You don't need any of the bullshit. You're never going to put that motherfucker in the case. You're not going to use any of the other bullshit. Don't worry about the props. Get you the drone, the 3 batteries, and the smart controller. I have boxes full of all that other shit that comes with all those fucking kits. I've got probably 12 bags sitting here. Never have I ever put a drone inside of one of those DJI bags. Eat less, move around more. Good, man. Mini Pro 4, there we go. Do I know if Sean Mills will be at SRF? I believe that he will. It was me and my buddy, took turns running it. That was probably the tightest job I've done, I bet, man. What's the next drone? I'm getting the 4 Pro. 15-mile hike every other day. Push-ups, pull-ups. 20 in between. 1 salad, One piece of fruit. Nice. What kind of gun should you conceal carry? Whatever you want, man. A Glock's going to work every single time. It's not the prettiest. You don't have to add a bunch of bullshit to it. It's like a hammer. They're gonna find a Glock under the tree that you left there 200 years from now. They're gonna clean it up a little bit, and it's still gonna work. The Glock, it works every single fucking time. Everybody else compares all their shit to Glock. The 43X, yeah, but you got way less fucking bullets, man. If you're gonna have only one of them, 19 because it's more concealable. You can put 17 round mags in there. If you're a really big guy, maybe a 17. Like end of the world, you're leaving, never coming back. You got one gun the rest of your life. You're never gonna fucking wish you had something else if you have a 19. SOE handcrafted soap, strong enough to clean your dirty mouth to your stinky ass. Does it say that on there? Joe Mercado, what's up, man? I mean, there's all kinds of sexier pistols out there. I mean, but out of the box, man, you don't have to do shit other than maybe put real sights on it. Remember the email about the small tool bag with 200,000 stuffed in it? Yes, I do. What's coming up next with me and Jeff? Well, Lance is here. Scully was here most of the day yesterday. I did a couple of podcasts with Lance and one with his son, Parker. So it'll be Jeff and Lance and myself. Lance is here. I think he's moving here within the next 5 months, moving back here. He went to look at 52 acres today. Yeah, carry yourself a 22 Derringer. Yeah, well, what's that little tiny one, the Charter Arms? Thinking of going up to a 45 in Glock. Dude, do whatever you... Oh, Michael, what's up, man? You do whatever you want. You're a grown fucking man. I'm a real boy. You guys do whatever you want to do. You're never going to get 45 ammunition from the National Guard. I know that you've probably already got a 19, so you go up to your 45, and I know that when the end of the world comes and we are linking up for different operations, it will not be that Glock 21 that you have with you. You might have it in your backpack. What happens if you stop taking tests? You're going to slow down some. Why would you stop taking tests? See, that's all the naysayers. Oh, I don't want to start taking tests because I might not be able to get it. Well, I mean, I don't want to live with power because I might not be able to get power in the future. I don't care what any of you guys do. You ask me what I do, I'll tell you what I do. Jackson, what's up? Can't wait for the multicam 8 mag. So I tasked 22, and I think there are 12 extras in that batch. The 8 mag stacked rigs are locked as of this morning. You cannot order them. As soon as they are run, you 22 guys will get yours. There will be 22 available the day that those are done. That's probably next week. And then you won't see them again for a long time. We just ran them back to back. Lots of plates in the gym. Yeah, I bought 4,500 pounds of plates from a gym in Nashville that was shutting down. And then I bought more. GP plates are actually very difficult to find. And you need to find them pretty local because you're going to pay a fortune on shipping weight. I got pellets on board. Can't wait to see. You'll notice them, AJ. I used pellets for a long time. My body metabolizes them, and you get spikes in estrogen with the pellets. They're not nearly as stable as just running test. And if your doctor wants you to run test like once a week, take whatever that dose is and break it into 2 or even better 3 pins a week. And most doctors are never going to give you enough. A lot of doctors are actually going to give you just enough that it actually fucks you up. You'd never run. Man, I ran pellets. I would run pellets with injectable on top of pellets. I did pretty well on pellets for a couple years, and then they just didn't work as well. And we were using a compound pharmacy to make the pellets. They look like little rabbit food pellets, and we were loading 13 into me. I have several videos on this YouTube channel of them actually putting the pellets in. Finally used my truck bleeder kit today. Employee job site injury. Wild. For the 308 micro rig, does the right hand put the magazines on the right or left? Okay, guys. Right hand rig means you are a right hand shooter. That means that rifle is in your right hand and you reload with your left hand. That means those rifle mags are on your left side as you wear the rig. Now, with that said, all the military rigs had mags on both sides for decades and decades. The rig is only 13 inches. It really doesn't matter. For the first 5 years we made these rigs, we didn't even offer a left-hand rig. So every left-hander used one of the right-hand rigs. They're fully reachable from either side. Drones in my area won't go above 30 to 40. So they can geofence those. What's your area? What's there? Usually you can still get them to fly. You just have to accept this little responsibility bullshit. There's also ways to jailbreak them. Nail gun injury. Need to switch my membership over to this account so it matches my orders. Right on. Requested my levels from my doctor, and they only gave me one. Yep, and they're super combative. When you go, like, look at the test that Optimize You is going to run, and then go ask your doctor for that. They'll literally want to fight with you because what you're about to find out is your doctor doesn't know how to interpret most of those numbers. Trent, what's up, buddy? What's a good use for flat packs? System must have entered the Levi code for me automatically, so I have one now. I'm not sure. Chase B, man, put fucking literally anything you want. Surgical instruments, loose 9mm, loose 22 shells, BBs, pellets, screwdrivers. I'll bet in a 4-inch flat pack, which is I think what that thing is, you could put a whole set of ratchet box wrenches, at least up to like 1920. Shit, just use your imagination. Medical supplies. How about 292 people on here? How many guys have flat packs? And what are you putting in your flat packs? And go. Let the answers pour in. Joe's Kitchen. I asked once about boots. You recommended Solomon. Do you have a recommendation, or does it vary like everything else? Adam. Solomon's, GTX's. Get the boot that's applicable for what you're doing. Solomon's website describes that pretty well. A Solos. I wear a Solos if I'm doing anything with a heavier pack, or if I want to ride a dual sport bike without a full boot, I wear a Solos. Those are a heavy, loose lace-up boot. I also have Dan Arcadias. I have Matterhorns. Bates. And all three of those boots are identical, at least the models I have. Bandanas and flat packs. Gold and silver, I like it. Yeah, good idea. You could put a shitload of change in that thing and use it as a sap. Just load up one half of it, man. You could knock somebody's whole entire head with that thing. My daughter puts makeup and brushes. Yeah, the toiletry bags are great for that too. Ratchet wrenches. Yeah, all your phone chargers, all your miscellaneous chargers and cords would be great too. Use them for my moto. Yeah, man. You could even zip tie that on and use it as a fender bag. Use it in your air box. Have a few colored pencils. Cordless Dremel with bits. Nice. Great tool packs. Finally convinced me to buy Bitcoin. Man, I wish you had bought Bitcoin a couple weeks ago. And I'm glad that you bought it today. I'm still buying it. Even everybody listening to this, even if you can't afford to buy Bitcoin, right? Go get your $5 of Bitcoin today. And then $5 tomorrow. Make that deal with yourself. When you're going to go do something you know is not good for you, and you do it anyways, put $5, like a swear jar or something, right? Put $5 on Bitcoin every day. And then just watch those numbers. Most of the sites will have this little bar where you can see today, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, and then overall. And just watch those numbers move. I buy Bitcoin on Cash App, guys. Super fast, super easy. You can buy $1, you can buy $5,000. Why giraffe? You spelled that kind of wrong there. Computer cords. You bought Bitcoin in 2015. Nice. You were very happy when you woke up a couple days ago, weren't you? Milwaukee fuel drill. I've got Milwaukee. I've got red and yellow. I've got some blue stuff too. What is Bitcoin? Probably not for you. What kind of tax applies if you cash out? The profit. So if you bought it today at 60,000 and you cash out at 120, you're going to pay tax on the gains. Got to go make dinner. Nice, man. Market gardeners come to SRF? I'm sure there are. There's a ton of market gardeners just in this area. You paid for 35 acres. With your Bitcoin? Fucking good for you, man. Good for you. I mean, I wish you still had the Bitcoin, but fucking awesome having 35 acres. Feels good, doesn't it? Hose clamps. Yeah, that'd be great, man. Hose clamps and all the little repair accoutrement for the vehicles. Redhead RCT Warrior Ultra Mil Spec Tactical Boots for men. Right on. Can you pat the giraffe? Yeah. You want to see the giraffe? We'll go upstairs and look at it. They didn't do very good, though. There's no butthole on this giraffe. They should have, like, put a pencil sharpener there or something. Hey, how's the weather up here? I was able to roll a small 401k into Bitcoin, not pay tax on it. Nice. Do you have any discounts for the new aliens crossing into our country? Euthanasia. Just imagine what they could have done for the U.S. citizens with the money they put into the illegal aliens. The king has been squashed. He is no longer here. What's the brand of my toilet? I don't fucking know. It'll swallow 21 golf balls, though. And it has a carbon fiber seat. Reminds me of the scene in The Hangover. Oh, yeah, the giraffe got smashed. There's video of that actually happening. Not that one, obviously, but there's video of that happening for real. What is the radio station and what time? I don't know what we're talking about there. I've had the best 6 weeks for the business. Got a delivery of 50 cat tourniquets Friday. Sold out. Yeah, I'll bet you sold out the same day. Tried the discount code euthanasia and got a free crowbar pouch. I invested 140 into Bitcoin September 22. Cashed out 1 month ago. Earned an additional 140. That can't be right. You put in 140 and earn 140. That can't be correct. That's not right. Your math doesn't work there at all. Looking to get into market gardening to double up a job and killing overhead food costs. Nice. 41.6. I don't know what we're talking about with the station there. 100 turned into 240. $100 turned into 200. Okay, I see what you're saying. Bunch of fake accounts. That's all right. Was China responsible for the Facebook, Instagram going down? I don't know. Would you expect China, or would you believe somebody inside the United States? Somebody in opposition to your way of life. Both are believable. Outcome is the same. Going on day 10 with no sugar. Oh, awesome, man. The pain joint. Oh, yeah, I'll bet inflammation's way down. Good for you. Zuckerberg got mad. Trump gonna win. No, I don't think it wasn't. You guys, it wasn't just Instagram and Facebook. It was all across the internet. Tons and tons of websites were down. Inside the U.S. today and a couple of weeks ago, the cell outages are test hits to see how his society will react. Maybe so. I kind of thought, because I was using Marketplace waiting to go online with our live today, and it logged me out and wanted me to change password. So I kind of suspected they were just snatching people's passwords or something. And then it was much more widespread than that. Broadcasting this over Eastern USA, right on. Why is the website down, do you think? I don't know why. You don't give a fuck about the internet. You're on the internet right now. Someone inside seems more likely, yeah. Yeah, way more than Facebook. All kinds of shit was down. There was a list that was fucking hundreds long. All kinds of shit was down. Gage, what's up? Finally cued in. Ronan is talking about Evan's logo. Got it. You still want to know how you can purchase some of my merch? Well, I mean, you're not trying very hard. I mean, I do this video every day, every single day of the year. And if you go to the description on any of the 5,000 videos, there's a link to the website. And the website is SOE Tactical Gear. And if you simply Google SOE Tactical Gear or Special Operations Equipment, you'll find tons and tons and tons, the entire history of the internet worth of stuff and links to all my stuff. Is Tango down Neil Trout? I do believe it is. Houthis cut seat cable knock. Yeah, Houthis did. Houthis, huh? I don't think Houthis, I think they kind of like burn up in water like vampires do in the sun. They're not quite the best at swimming. Been doing EMS shit all day, right on. Do you agree, John, a good bug out vehicle would be an Amtrak truck with the train wheels that, lower on the, man, those are pretty miserable if you've never been in one of those. Those wheels are always fucked up too, the tires. How many rows of stitching does your low profile belt have? I don't know, a ton of them. I'm just dropping in for the conversation. I can't be buying more gear. Well, then, yeah, don't buy more gear, especially if you don't need it right now. I would rather you take your money and start a business. I'd rather you take your money and get some property and get out of the city and have more freedom. You don't need to buy from me to participate in this conversation here. What made me want to get into tactical? I've been doing this 35 years, man. I have whole entire videos and podcasts about that topic. Ultimate bug out vehicles a striker? Yeah, but what's the mileage on a striker? The rail trucks, yeah, the rail trucks are pretty tore up, guys. I don't think a lot of people realize how bad those things are. I was not in the Army. And I want you guys to have whatever you want. You want strikers? Get you a striker. You want whatever you want. I'm all for it. Whatever you guys want. If you put up a poll, should I get this? I'm like, yes, you should get all of it. 3 gallons to the mile. That's how some tanks are. 9 to 13 miles a gallon. I need land. Yeah, you do need land, man. You do need land. I'm working on more land. I've got dudes in town buying more land. I was a striker driver, right on. Bradley, right on. Any chance you could turn the tapered war belt? No, I'm not doing tapered war belts. And if that was you that emailed me, I only have patterns up to 38. There was never military sales above 38. And I'm the one that builds those, so I'm not taking orders on them. I had a lady working here who built a lot of those while we were here in Tennessee, and she had a tib-fib break. She's 70 years old, and I'm not taking any tapered war belt orders. I need more money. Yes, you do need more money. So do I. I am only limited by money. Strider, like the breathing problem? Do I have enough to hunt game? I have game all over the place, but I have dogs, right? We use fences, and the fences keep dogs in, and the dogs keep animals out. My fencing is all 2x4, like rabbits don't even get on the property here. Pucker factor for 9 months. Honestly, the second half, I was cruising, drinking Monster, Red Bull, and Rippets. Yep. Derek, what's up? More guns, more land. Less guns, more land. Every single person should own more land than they need. You have to have more land than you need because you have no control of what the guy does with the land next to you, and you could easily end up with a Walmart. And it might be fine right now, right? There's a lot of guys that are like, man, I bought right next to this national park or this wildlife area. Politicians do shady shit. You might end up with a fucking interstate next to you. I like to talk on your lives this morning. Thanks, man. That's always a good one. The energy is always good with Jack. Sorry to hear that about the employee, 70-year-old, probably harder. Yeah, she's tough. She's tough. Looking forward. Yeah, Yoda Tacoma. Are you bringing the Tacoma out? Are you camping in it, or what are you doing? Hilux. I would love for you guys to all have Hiluxes. 12 acres. Live on out in the country here in southern Indiana. Best investment. Nice, man. Nice. Camping in the bed. Cool, man. Ran into a rattler on your plot. Going to fix the stock on the grandfather's old snake slayer. Right on. I used to catch rattlesnakes all the time. Brother owns the 5 acres next to the 12. Oh, that's awesome, man. Ronan, have a good night, man. Anything you guys want to see while we're on here doing this? I'm going to be pretty short on this one. Tomorrow is a early, well, they're all early, but tomorrow is a very busy day. PETA doesn't like training where you catch snakes. I don't give two shits about PETA. Who the fuck is PETA? I haven't seen anything from PETA in forever. We used to catch rattlesnakes all the time, man. All the time. I got bit by a rattlesnake. October 1st, 1986. Full envenomation, left thumb. You want to see the cat in the box. I don't know where he's at. There's one over here asleep. And there's one over here asleep. Yeah, people for eating the tasty animals. No, I've never had a Rolls Royce. Yeah, retarded cat. John's not wrong. This guy was out in the wilderness, built his own home by hand, 3 years on the property. Local government came out and marked a 2-lane road 50 feet from his house. He sold and moved. Yeah, man. I get lots of rattlers here. Just carry a mag, a snake shot. Yeah, rattlesnakes have live birth, guys. So if you see one baby rattlesnake, you have lots of baby rattlesnakes. Every time I hear PETA, I think PETA made out of ground beef, yeah. 46 acres, getting ready to clear the back 30. That's all wooded. The rest is fenced pasture. Nice. Awesome, man. Good for you. Would you sell your second house or keep it as a rental property? I'm really torn. So, yeah, are you near your second house? If you're not near the second house, I would dump the second house. And that's just me, right? I don't want to have to deal with a property management company. I don't want to have to rent that motherfucker out. Bang Bang is your other account? Right on. I'd like to hear your thoughts on ratchet gun belts. I've not worn one, man. I've not worn one. Did you see that Doomsday Prepper episode on the old man that buried like 50 school buses around? Yeah, I saw. I watched all the, we used to meet at my house on Tuesday nights, and we would have dinner and have all the friends over to watch Doomsday Preppers. And then Doomsday Preppers came here to this town and filmed Jaeger and his crew and filmed in my shop for half the night. So I tried to make an OnlyFans where I took pictures of just fans. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. You should do that. Put it on Instagram. EDC, a click belt, held up for over 2 years. How is squatters' rights? Yeah, how is it? How is that a thing? If you guys just handled your own shit rather than calling the police, the squatter thing would be over with. Do I remember the series The Colony? That was early on, right? Wasn't that where they were like in an old abandoned factory or something? Or warehouse or something? I don't like the Doomsday Preppers because, yeah, they made them look crazy. We knew guys that were actually on Doomsday Preppers that were pretty squared away. So the episode here never aired. They wanted James to say, when me and my militia take over this town. And he said, I'm not saying that. So they tried to get him to say a bunch of other shit. He said, not only am I not saying that, I'm not even speaking that word. You're not going to be able to cut this together and make it look like I said something I didn't say. Rental prices are soaring here, enticing. I'm going to have to screen the hell. Right on. Right on. I personally, I don't want to mess with it. If you're built that way, more power to you, man. Because the first time I have a problem with a renter, I'm going to burn that fucking house down. I'm going to lose the house. They're going to lose the house. I'm literally going to go over there with a skid steer and wreck that motherfucker to the fucking ground as soon as I know they leave. I don't have the bandwidth to deal with shitty fucking clients. Are your underbelts made with regular scuba webbing? Yes, they're made just like our low profile belts. They just don't have that clip. They are 2 layers of scuba webbing. Yes, 1.5 inches. I don't know if you saw my message. You have a large human skull, and I saw an animal skull in one of your idols. GT, I saw a message. You have a large human skull. Are you talking about the plastic skull off of those giant skeletons outside? Yeah, you can B&B the house, but you still have to have a property management company. If you're not in that town, you have to have somebody that, and I'm sure there are people in your area doing that. And you're going to have a cleaning company too that's going to take care of maintenance and shit. Discover came to the range I worked at pitching a reality show. Few years. They came into a retail shop I worked at trying to pitch a show. This was Red Jacket. Yeah, Jacob worked for Red Jacket. Our guy, Jacob Herman, he ran most of the Red Jacket shit. Joe Moe, which they became Ackley's, Joe Moe had the FFLs. Like, Joe Moe still comes out here. That's who brings all the machine guns out, is Joe Moe. And Discovery shopped us 3 or 4 times for TV shows. Discovery Channel came out to the range, James's range, and shot Snipers Inc. That was all James's crew for Barrett. Is the giraffe still there? Of course the giraffes are still here. You can't really walk away. I've never dealt with squatters, but a buddy of mine owns a construction company. Yeah. If you Airbnb, then they don't have renters' rights. The sheriff will come throw their shit out. Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, I miss James too, man. All the inner belts that came with battle belts are trash. Ours isn't. If they do try to walk away, you may just want to let them go. When do you think people are going to try to give AI right? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. AI, I mean, I would assume if they're giving the AI they're giving you, just imagine what they actually have, right? I've never used AI. I've never fucked with it. Derek, you thought you ordered? I have no idea what you ordered, buddy. I have no clue. We don't do any hats. We do not. The AI picture generators. Yeah, I've seen some photos that. What's up with the giraffes? I don't know. What's up with your giraffes? How come you don't have any giraffes? What'd you go with? You don't have giraffes? What do you got? Kittens instead? Hippopotamus. You want hippopotamuses? I saw a short documentary about the company in Atlanta that owns over 19,000 homes. All of them are empty with the cheapest rent at $2,500. Looks like YouTube is acting crazy. I did send you a super chat. I don't see it on here. Oh, GT, you don't have to super chat, man. No worries. Is there a way to add a belt loop to the back of a compact tear-off? Yes. Here's how you do it. You order your compact tear-off, and then you go to belt attachments on the website, and you order belt attachments, and it's going to come with 2, and you're going to run those through the pals webbing on the back, and now you got belt attachments. Cape buffaloes are too big. I see them come up quite a bit. They're just too fucking large. Like if it's tall, it has to go in the garage. When I bought that giraffe, my intention was to cut a hole like right here and put the giraffe right here and have his head upstairs. He was too tall. It would have had to go in the very middle. And in the very middle, he was in the way. The tallest point of the building is the middle. Old school USMC Alice packs. Nope. We used to do a 9-pocket combination on large mountain rucks. We don't do that. We don't sell any surplus gear. We make stuff here on these SOE machines, and we sew it here. Chris Watkins, how are you, man? Tyler Durden, go fuck off somewhere else. You have one more chance to leave a legitimate comment and participate. Otherwise, one of the moderators is going to block you. You'll never comment here again. Okay, Tyler, you're gone. Fucking dumbass. But the Cape buffaloes are just too big. Yeah, Tyler wants to meet up and he's looking for a date. He said mate. He wants to mate. Tyler wants to meet up and wants your meat. The beauty of it is he still hears all our shit. He's actually typing out and seeing his comments. We just don't see him. He's gone. Insignificant. With the emphasis on cunt. Insignificant. We will record the Pulling the Thread podcast tomorrow. We will record the Patreon video. If you're a Patreon member, that Q&A is already posted. So ask your comments there, and we'll build that video around there. Stoic Ben, hey, fuck off. Stop being a child. There's 308 people here. What you should ask yourself is why there are 308 people here participating in this conversation. This is your only chance to type out something real and participate, and maybe you gain some value. Otherwise, you won't ever comment here again. You can be anywhere on the internet. You're here acting like a child. Saddam was doing arms deals with South Africa. Bought a bunch of Cape buffalo, stocked them in Mosul. My team got surrounded by a herd of them searching for caches. Awesome. Is this your company? Yeah, I started this company 35 years ago. We had to have external hydraulic cooler put on the SBL 97. How come? What happened, man? More of these jerry cans? I have 88 of them here. Shipping on them is expensive. So we'll have them for sale face to face. Just bring cash. And I have them out here. I've got red, brand new Wavian fuel cans. What did we make today? We made a bunch of AK M4 micros in multicam. I'll show you. We'll go up front. We made a bunch of multicam padded hearing protection cases. We're doing woodland right now. We made a bunch of OD spent mags, and these come with a leg strap and a hanger. Are they on the site? Yeah, everything's on the site. Are we going to make a video of the tiny house? Yeah, we're going to do a whole series on the tiny houses. We have 5 on the property. We got 2 brand new ones dropped off a couple weeks ago. I don't watch sports, nor do I, man. Can I weave the belt attachments through the pals on my belt? Yes, that's exactly what you're going to do. Yeah, we're not shipping the jerry cans. Come to SRF here in a couple weeks, Self-Reliance Festival. We're selling them face to face. It's very expensive to ship them. If you want us to ship them, I'll ship them in cases of 4. And they're going to be hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You're going to pay another $100 in shipping. The animals are doing great, man. We have a lot of them. Where is Self-Reliance Festival? Here at the compound, here on this property. selfreliancefestival.com. Check it out, selfreliancefestival.com. We have a YouTube page for it where you can see what's up, and Instagram. We're also doing a TV show called Homestead Apprentice. We are still taking applications. homesteadapprentice.com, and there is a YouTube here for that, and there's also an Instagram. Squirt fire. Is that your OnlyFans? A lot of squirting going on there? Like swallowing swords and swallowing fire, squirting fire. Man, I bet you burn your lips up. No plate carriers. Finally closed on the new. Oh, awesome, man. Good for you. SVL 97 was 69,021. They want, yeah, oh yeah, everything's up, man. Everything costs more. Rifle cases, no. If you need a rifle case, go buy one somewhere. Do not wait for mine. How do you get tack gear in Canada? We ship to Canada. You also have a gear company called DS Tactical up there. It's a huge company. We were shipping, $100,000 a month to them a lot of months. DS Tactical, good dudes. Also, you should follow Iridium Solutions on Instagram and YouTube. They're in Canada. And we ship to Canada. Every day we ship multiple orders to Canada. Anything you see here, we can ship to Canada. GT Wholesale, what's up, my man? At least once a week, I gain something that helps me make money from the podcast. Was going to purchase 14-acre farm. John said, look higher, real close to purchasing 20 acres. Nice. Will you have any multi-cam rally man soon? Probably so. Send me an email just telling me you want them. I'll print that out. What happens when you email me those? Typically, I'll put them online where you can order them. You order them, and then I take that order, I hand it over to cutting and go, yo, cut these plus 24 units, and then they go online. As soon as we have them, we ship yours, and the others go into the text or email. Out in the shop, teaching my boys 5 and 7 to swing and act. Very cool, very cool. Got you on headphones. The live is always worth the time. Thank you for including me in the time with your kids, man. Awesome. Swinging the axe is very, very cool, man. As a child, anytime we found an axe, we always tried to cut something down with it. The struggle is real in Canada. The new Underground Railroad will be us smuggling you patriots to freedom in the United States away from communism, away from Fidel Castro's son. Carjo Tactical is in Canada. Right on, not familiar with them. OD Black, DA Mag Pouch. Send me the email so I can print that shit out. Yeah, it's bad up there, man. It does seem it. My bag came with a Prop 65 warning. Said, I know about your birth defects and don't get me started about your reproductive organs. Yeah, it didn't come from me. I never seen the cat. The cats are here. Can you make a special order 18 to 24 mag rig? You don't want to pay for it. Buy that 8 mag stacked rig and then put 4 Rallymans on it. Buy the 8 mag stacked by itself, then order 4 Rallymans. So we'll ship you the rig, and then when the Rallyman pouches are done, we'll ship you those. Carbon tax is only getting worse, yeah. Abby, what are you so confused about? What's the issue here? Look down. If it's a penis, you're a boy. Have no confusion. We build all this nylon gear on all of these sewing machines. Look down. I'm a real boy. How much should I spend on a good plate carrier? I don't fucking know. Do you see a plate carrier here? Do you have plates? You shouldn't spend shit on a plate carrier. Go buy real fucking plates, put them in a cheap carrier, and then worry about the carrier later. If you can afford the good plates, you can probably afford the good carrier. The real answer is you should get the one that fits the mission that you need it for. How many times were you shot at this week? Yeah, they think I'm a drug dealer. No, I'm a girl, but it's just extremely confused as to what you're selling. Well, let me show you. We make backpacks. We make load carriage systems for gun gear. We do all kinds of bags, tool bags, toiletry bags, clothes bags, backpacks. We build all of this stuff right here in this building. And on this YouTube channel that you're watching, I have 5,000 real videos. A lot of them are homesteading. My wife and I have a podcast about raising families and starting a business and growing a business. I have another podcast with a friend of mine that was a Marine Corps Scout sniper. And I have several video series also that we do every week. What man said he sells guns, dumbass? He's not selling anything, but he happens to have a bunch of awesome... Yeah, we have all this gear. Nope, helmets. Yes, we sell backpacks. Yeah, we have a lot to teach. I started this company 35 years ago. I'm 52. I've raised 7 kids. I've been with my wife over 20 years. We've been together off and on for 30 years. No, we don't sell socks. More into non-lethal, right on. Do you see anything non-lethal here? Go do your own content. Like, go someplace else and show whatever it is you're into. If you're not into this, you can be anywhere on the internet. Why are you here right now? The state of America, it's fucking wrecked because we allowed young people to do stupid things, and we let people raise our kids at the government prison school systems that don't believe in our way of life. Scott Taylor, no worries. We have a sew shop right here. We make all of this stuff. Oh, great, a white ringer client, you're gone. Sorry, hey, got mods, remove the trash, take the trash out. Pulling the Thread is the most important podcast to watch if you are like me and just want answers. Yeah, you guys can ask questions and we will answer anything. You guys sell 2x4s. That dude's gone. He'll never comment here again. Take the trash out. Remove the trash. What type of sewing machines? So it just depends what you want to make, right? I own all kinds of brands. That one up there is a Seiko. This is a Juki. There's a Juki. This is a Nakajima. That's a Nakajima. I've got Pfaff, Singer, High Lead, Consew, all kinds of them. It just depends what you want to make. If you want to make stuff like this, you want at minimum a walking foot, but more ideal a compound walking foot. You're super worried about Russia, China, etc. You ever been to Russia, China? Can you see it? How's your business going? You got 10 grand in the bank account? Like if you had a huge emergency tomorrow, could you handle it? Could you just take the money out of the bank and take care of your problems? If the answer is no, don't worry about China or Russia. Figure out your business, start your business, and start growing something for the future of your family. Watch this logging video. Yeah, logging videos are awesome. And anybody asking me about sewing, you guys should be in our membership. We have a membership, it's $10. We do a membership video every week. You guys ask questions. The video last week was what, like 3 hours long? We answer all of your questions in depth about almost anything you want to talk about. Hauling with a quad, better worry about your backyard. Yours, hauling with a quad and skid steer. I don't know what you're talking about. I have a quad, I have several quads, several razors, skid steers, all kinds of shit. Yeah, we make single point and 2-point slings, convertibles. Can you guys make a whoopee? Nope, different kinds of material. We used to do a whoopee. We'd put Mylar in it and then put Cordura with channels so you could put like pine needles or natural vegetation for extra warmth. My wife heard me yelling at the TV, "Don't go into the church." She asked what I was watching. I said, wedding video. Pulling the Thread is not only hilarious, but there's a ton of knowledge. Yeah, I think there is, man. I was raised by blue-collar working people. Yep, and I'll bet that you have some calluses on your hands. I'll bet you have some scars. Video you made about some deadfall trees. Right on. Right on. Do we sell anything that has ghillie wrap? Nope. If you buy nothing else from John, get the damn grocery bag. Yeah, we just made a bunch of grocery bags today. Just drilled through your finger? What were you doing? How'd that happen? What were you making? For the last 2 years, we've been using our tax return to buy conjoining parcels of what. That is awesome, man. Good for you. Awesome. Sheesh. Sheesh what? These are clothes bags. These are all small clothes bags up here. These are mediums. I've got Coyote larges there. These are grocery bags. Best sushi around Nashville. Virago's very good, man. If you want a good experience and you want to hang out there for a little while, Virago's good. I like Peter's Sushi in Brentwood. It's a Thai sushi place. There's another one right there next to Peter's, one plaza over, that's really good. We ate at another place, if Amanda chimes in, we went to the other day. It was really good too. Koi, yeah, I like Koi. There's one in Franklin and there's another one. We used to go to Koi all the time. Puts extra wear on the spring to leave your AR magazine loaded. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Yeah, I do lives every single night, Joe Dirt. I think my cat wants more energy. She's eating a charging cable. Wife's multicam grocery bag, woodland zippered mesh pocket, battery cases, something else showed up. Nice. Thank you for the orders, man. As a business owner, what strategies have you found most effective fostering innovation and adapting to rapidly changing market? Well, I handle all that. I do all of the design work. I do all of the social media stuff, my wife and I. And then I have employees that do manufacturing. So I'm at the tip of the spear for that. A lot of the stuff in the industry is because we did it. Like, we set a lot of the trends in this industry. We ebb and flow between 16 to 20. 3-stack roll-up pouches, use it every day. An electrician, great to hold hammer, drill, bit, sock. Yep, awesome. The bifold tool carriers are awesome too. And the tool pod roll-ups are incredible. Murfreesboro. Yeah, Murfreesboro, man. There's a good, we used to go to one in Murfreesboro all the time called Samurai over by On Target. Let you guess the Russians. I don't know what you're talking about, the Russians. There will be one Russian here in a couple weeks. His name is Sonny Pazukas. He will be here. He is a U.S. citizen. He is a market gardener, and he is a warrior. If you don't know who that is, you might want to Google me, bitch. Grow bags? Yes, I do use some grow bags. Note plate carriers. What size grow bags? The bigger the grow bag you have, the more soil you have to put in the grow bag. What are you watching? You're watching the best show on the internet. I do this every night. I have 5,000 videos. I started this company 35 years ago, and I know a little bit about a lot of things. I'm on Starlink. I'm on high-speed cable. I have 3 networks coming in here. Starlink, it gets a little, you have some issues with weather. If you're going to buy Starlink, don't buy like your residential Starlink. Buy the mobile Starlink. They'll ship it right away, and you can move it when you need to. You can also permanently mount it if you want to. Samurai Cuisine in Murfreesboro. I've been there several times. Yeah, they got a private room, too, in the back. If you want to know about growing plants, make friends with a weed grower. They're the cutting edge. They know what's going on before anybody else is doing it. Keychain Velcro thing is amazing. Love that thing. Yeah, they're pretty good, man. We do a Cobra one too that's really nice. That doesn't answer my question. What's the point? You're gone. You should have fucking been less of a prick. You'll never comment here again. If I could sacrifice one of you, like for real, I would just sacrifice you. But instead, I've removed you from the conversation. Next, dumbass, choose your words better, right? Just be more wise. That doesn't answer my question. Fuck off. How's that? That clear enough for you? You like plates for your plate carrier? Well, go buy some. I would recommend Hesco. We don't have any plates. If you want some plates, go buy some plates. T-Rex Arms sells Hesco plates. Try there. Hesco with an H. Hesco. What's the tool bag recommendations? Oh, buy one of our tool bags or a large tool bag. Buy mesh pockets for the walls. You'll love it. I use a large tool bag everywhere I go. Cotton compost, right? I've heard of that. I've heard of people doing that. LBVs, that's right. Live and die with what's on your back. Lawrence, what's up, buddy? Kirby, what's going on, man? Hesco uses a proprietary Honeywell material, would not surprise me. If I were to shoot you an email, 4 single max shingles, would they be the same price as advertised? Are you asking if I'm going to give you a discount? I'm not going to give you a discount on anything. And the chances are they'll actually be more expensive than even advertised because we haven't made them in so long. I need to look and see what they are. The real answer is I don't care who orders what. We sell every single thing we make. My materials have doubled in price in less than 12 months, everything. Shipping costs more, material costs more, everything costs more. Episode 29, you need to join to see the newest one. Yep. What do you recommend for a carry-on bag? You could use our day pack. You could use a medium clothes bag. Latest items we built, I think we built like 36 AKM4 micros today in multicam. That's the meat and potatoes. That's the entry level, that's the entry level drug of the, micro rigs is of the chest rigs. You sell the straps and buckles to replace micro rig H harness with a camelback. Replace an H harness with a camelback. No, you put the camelback on the H harness. And the camelback comes with it. Do we sell them? You'll never fucking get them because I'm the one that has to do them. Yeah, we have all that shit. Typically when guys order that stuff and I don't have it sitting on a shelf, we send you all your order and refund the pieces we don't have of that little shit. It's such a pain in the ass to send a guy $10 of something. That's always what we don't have. And it always involves me doing it, so you'll never get that shit. Large tool bag would make a good carry-on. It's small, though. What do I spend on a good ribeye? When Amanda and I go to dinner, we're typically, I don't know, $250 for the two of us. That's with a drink or two. What's the process for innovation? Dennis, you should join my membership video. Anybody on here? There's 299 people. Any of you guys on a $10 membership? Those are all the conversations we have. Join the membership. You get access to probably 40% more than what you even see. And it's all about business development. Anything you want to ask, you ask in there. And we build a video that's between 2 and 3 hours every Friday. Are you going to revisit the improved suspended? Yeah, I need to. We need them. The Wrangler Star setup. Wrangler Star uses quite a bit of SOE gear. Will the FUPAs ever be on sale? We have tons of FUPAs right now. Do we ever discount them? Fuck no. I don't discount anything, man. Ever. I pay all my human beings here a lot of money. My employees right here, I have people that have worked here 5 years making more than people who worked at Carhartt in this town after 20 years. We pay our employees well. I guess I don't go far enough away from home. My large tool bag always has a little extra room. The ribeye question. What do you spend on a grocery store? I buy the most expensive ribeye in the stores. Like, that's the real answer. $15 to $20. If they had something bigger, I'd buy something bigger. You can get really good ribeyes from Sam's Club. You can get tomahawks there every time I've been there. Traded EMS truck with other crew due to call. Clean theirs top to bottom because it wasn't mine. It's a fucking mess. At least I did the right thing. Nice. Amanda's not a cheap date. And she does all the things that your woman's won't do for you. Restaurant Depot, right on. I don't have one of those near us. Discounts are for trash product, yeah. These are all fupas. So if you were asking if we're ever going to put them on sale, they're for sale right now. I have a lot of them. I have a couple hundred more out on the floor right now in production. These are fanny packs. These are fupas. These are fupas. These are XLs, both of these. And these are all danglers. What's the tool bag? Man, imagine if we had a website where you could see this stuff at. It'd be wild, wouldn't it? Tool bag's right here. Tool bag. The walls inside are Velcro lined. And in that bag, you can put on each wall one large mesh pocket or two small mesh pockets. Or you could put two on each wall and have four. Restaurant Depot in Nashville, yeah. Literally only stream I'll watch because I'm looking forward to get tactical gear. Right on, man. I do this every single night, every day of every year. Fupas are on sale. They should be, yeah, they should cost way more than $20 more. For guys that don't know, the Fupa is a fanny pack. It stands for Fat Upper Pussy Area. It's a fanny pack that runs great as a crossbody bag. It also comes with shoulder straps, so you can use it as a chest pack. Some lady, I was logged into the SOE account today on Facebook, and some lady said she was a member and Patreon and all kinds of stuff, and she heard me say that women are weak, and she unfollowed me and is now not going to be a customer anymore, and on and on. She sent me like 4 fucking messages in a row. And I have no idea what she's talking about. None whatsoever. I don't know where she's... I have no fucking idea what she's on about. People hear what they want. Yeah, maybe so. You got some fun emails today? You should publish them. I usually publish them with the dude's phone number and his fucking email address. What's going on in this world? What is going on? What's really going on? I've been watching your awesome sewing videos. Do you have any tips for young gearmen? Yeah, just do it. That's the tip. People nowadays want to talk about, I'm going to do this, or I want to start a business. No, you fucking don't. If you wanted to start a business, you would have started the conversation with, I am going to start a business, and this is the name of the company, and I did these 20 things that you can do for free, all of in a couple hours. Like, I got the URL, which cost $17, and I got the exact same name on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, MeWe, Locals, Float, and X, right? That's all free shit. If you didn't do those, and you're telling me you're going to start a business, you're not starting shit. Northeast Oklahoma, came across one of your lives a couple weeks ago and digging it. Well, thank you for being back, man. If you want to sew, get a machine, watch a lot of YouTube. I wouldn't even watch a lot of YouTube. I'd just get a machine, start sewing. There was no YouTube when I started. Here's how we start people. Let me see if I can find some here. We've got some new people in the building right now. We give them material and we have them just sew around to learn how to run the machine, right? Here's some of the first stuff this person sewed, right? Not very impressive. But we're just looking for foot and pedal control. And you're going to put your hand here. These come painted, right? You control the speed of the machine with your hand here. And over a decade, the paint wears off. And then this person is sewing. This is a new person here. And this is a new person back here. And she's already on production. She's already building real shit. Sewing live, I do sewing lives all the time. Do the new people have names yet? No, that's the guys. We get guys that come in here. I don't want to know your name till you've been here 90 days. When the real dudes here have given you a nickname, there's a potential that you'll stay, and then I will put my time into you. T, you're gone, dumbass. Tonga Sea Salt Company. It'll be in Petersburg, Alaska. I'll make the best salt products that make you taste Alaska. Awesome. Awesome. Making red thread mesh pockets. I did a request order for a red medical, like homemade medical pull off. Buddy, I don't have a clue what we're talking about here. Are you the dude that wanted the vehicle med bags? Red with multicam black pals. Those are cut. They are sitting right over there. As far as mesh pockets, I don't know. I'm sure we're doing multicam black red mesh pockets. They won't be just red thread though. They'll probably have red zipper lips on them. Kind of hard to get the rhythm for sewing. Can you ride a bicycle? Was it hard when you learned how to ride a bicycle? It's just like that. How about when you learned how to swim? Wasn't the easiest the first time, but you learned how to swim. And that's how sewing is. It's just like that. If you want to do it, you'll do it. If you took a bicycle, if you had a kid and he had 10 friends and all 10 of his friends had a bicycle, and you gave that child a bicycle and he didn't know how to ride, he would figure out how to ride if all of his friends were riding bicycles. He would just figure it out on his own. You see kids in third world countries all the time on videos riding bicycles that have no front wheel. Just out of necessity, they figured out how to ride and balance that bicycle because they wanted to do it. They wanted to participate. He's talking about sowing seeds? I typed $50 on my order to help. I don't know what we're talking about. Typing $50 doesn't, unless it gave me 50 extra bucks, it doesn't translate to anything. Here is red thread right here. You're saying mesh pockets, right? These are red thread pockets, multicam black red thread pockets. But the way, if we're talking about an order you've placed, you got a confirmation email when you ordered. Find that email, hit reply, type your words, and then I have that in my email because there's a hyperlink in there and I can click it and it takes me right to your order. But I have 5,000 open orders on any given day. And I don't look at any of those. We just pack them, put them in boxes and ship them. You could be my grandfather ordering. I never look at the names. They're usually on a second page. Trying to watch episode 63, pulling the thread. I'm a member. Every time I click on it, it tells me it's for members only. So I have no idea. Maybe it's just not set to publish yet for you. I don't have a clue. And there's all kinds of glitches on the internet today. Give it a couple days. Check your payment too, and make sure that your payment, your card or whatever, is still working. Seen a video where a man with an old US-made sewing machine sew a penny. Yeah, these machines will chug through a penny. It'll fuck the needle up, knock it out of time, but it'll definitely sew through a penny. Haven't seen any customer rants. So I've just been busy, man. Have you ever visited out? You know, I've not visited Alcatraz. I have not. Oh yeah, and the Pigeon Forge. I know what you're talking about. I love Pigeon Forge. The Titanic thing is pretty fun at Pigeon Forge. I had a good time there. have you ever visited? There we go. Car seat covers. Oh, that's cool. Husqvarna sewing machines, cool. Single dad, beautiful 9-year-old, fix all her clothes. Very cool, Brian. Nice. The Titanic Museum, yes, it's a little smaller. Nazi memorabilia. Do you see any fucking Nazi memorabilia? Send me a youth knife. I know a young lady that wants a youth knife if you have one. Scratchy. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Long day tomorrow. My little flipper is hurting, my little wing. This big-ass YouTube has had this big-ass iPad. Any advice on centering an LPAC 6 column on a hydrocarrier? No, it's not meant to do that. It's not meant to. Just put it in place where you want it, zip tie the two furthest, and then get something, you know, lock it in with malice clips or something where it'll fit appropriately. But it's not meant to go on the hydrocarrier. It was your first Grand. That's cool, man. That's cool. I know where there's an enormous parade flag, like a real huge, I think it's 60-foot parade flag. My shoulder, it is worse today, Josh. I actually could not sew. I can't lift it up enough forward or to the side to be able to even sew. I couldn't cut. I was completely useless. I did the live with Jack and Nicole. And was just so frustrated. I actually went upstairs, laid in bed for 2 hours, fell asleep. I did not sleep at all last night. Tossed and turned the whole time, could not get comfortable. Had a heating pad on there. I've taken Motrin a few times. That's not working. I actually went and took a nap for an hour or so. Right before I got on here, Amanda woke me up, and I actually felt better. It didn't feel like it was shocking the shit out of me when I got up. But it's very difficult to put a shirt on or take the shirt off. I just can't lift that fucking arm at the shoulder. Impingement, people were right. That does seem to be what the issue is. And I cannot identify what caused it. There was no identifiable injury to it, so I don't know what is causing it. What happened to my shoulder? I don't know what happened to my shoulder. Had a really good shoulder workout, a lot of cable, dumbbell work Wednesday. Felt good, looked good, huge pump all day. We went and picked up some plywood, wrapped up a bunch of plywood with multicam black for another filming angle in the studio. And then like Thursday night, my arm was getting a little tired holding the iPad. I hold it like in the crook of my arm. And then Friday, fucking just useless. Friday, it was pretty bad. Saturday, Sunday, and then it's just gotten increasingly worse. And I've been really babying, and I haven't worked out or anything. It's from parasites. Yeah, only in my one arm, though. Only my one arm. Rebel Tussin, yeah. I did take some... What did I take, Amanda? That actually seems to have probably helped it a little bit. About to drink a coffee and go to sleep. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Ever do resistance bands? Yeah, I actually use resistance bands every day. Every day I use resistance bands. CBN salve. Yeah, I've been putting some salves on it. Flossing might help. Have Amanda wrap it up. Why the hell have I watched this live twice? You were just walking around. Well, then why the fuck here, Nico? Let me fix this for you, dipshit. Have I become such a loser or a winner? I'm gonna give you one more chance here. I'm not gonna ban you right now because I can definitely make the decision for you. Come back tomorrow night. This video will be whatever you want it to be. You ask questions, I walk around the shop here, and we can talk about whatever you want. But if you haven't gained anything from this, it's because you haven't asked anything of this. Does the room smell? The room does smell like soap. Yeah, I haven't been working the shoulder. Choose your own adventure. Yeah, it kind of is. That's a good way to put it. 10 to 20, you can cut off a limb and watch it go back. 20 to 40, you sleep on it wrong. 40 to 60, you sneak. Yep, that's right, man. That's right. That is right. Comfrey, yeah. All right, guys, I'm out. Have a good night. We're going to do this tomorrow. We'll do some lives tomorrow, too, so watch for us. We'll run it multi-platform tomorrow with Jeff and Lance. So if you guys remember those breakfast videos that you all say you love so much, all of the characters will be in the same room tomorrow. If you're on our Patreon, ask your questions. We're going to make that video tomorrow. We're going to do the Pulling the Thread podcast tomorrow, and we'll film some other stuff while Brandle's here. MRI on my hip at 5:30 Friday. Not overweight, 165.6. Stem cells, nice. Sometimes my shoulder hurts, and it feels better after. Yeah, I'm a little beyond the working out one. Do a flip. Go suck some dick at the truck stop. You do your flip, 5-year-old. See you guys.